This beautiful bridal garden by the lakeside in Gaba is nearing completion. It was constructed on a reclaimed piece of land that was part of Lake Victoria, but the area is now filled with sand and stones. Next door is another luxury garden under construction, but NEMA stopped the work here due to environmental concerns. The land belongs to a prominent Kampala fashion designer who has been stopped twice from developing the area, but work here continued with more structures coming up. For someone to develop areas like these, they must do an Environment Impact Access (EIS) study. But this requirement is often sidestepped by the rich and famous.
You put in place a group to study, then each one of them will come up with the data, you analyze the data, and then you design the best way out without, the best way of doing the activity without destroying the environment.
But even developers who conduct the EIA like ROSEBUD Limited, which grows and exports flowers, often fail to follow the NEMA guidelines for this study. As is evident here, ROSEBUD erected a long perimeter fence around the wetland, which is an offense.
Fencing is not actually allowed in a wetland because it means that you are personalizing. A wetland is a natural resource, like a lake, like these minerals.
But the ROSEBUD managers say they did not have ulterior motives on erecting the fence.
So people and hunters are entering there. They are just looking something and they are just putting fire and they are going for the stealing purpose or any other purposes. So that is a major cause of putting fence there.
Wealthy people are increasingly tempted to take over wetlands because their natural resources are usually unoccupied. The wealthy believe they can buy their way and set up any structure for their own purposes without any regard of sustainable development. Development, which is using the land wisely and still maintaining its natural state, is one of the conditions that is required for one to put up any activity in wetlands. But this apparently seems to be misunderstood by the rich people mainly. The circumstances under which the rich acquire wetlands seem unclear.
You find the land department issues a land title to an individual in a wetland. NEMA is not aware. NEMA comes to enforce. The individual says, I was cleared by the land department. Others, you find he has a title from Ministry of Wetland, from the land department. Even like investors, you find even cleared by URA, rather Uganda Investment Authority.
This heap of clay has over the years been piled up near this river in Kajansi on the Entebbe-Kampala highway. As a result, the river now flows in reverse. Relentless efforts by environmentalists to have the clay removed have been futile. Now, the river which was once swampy has lost its papyrus significantly. The clay is used as a raw material for the products made by Uganda clays. Currently, Uganda's natural wetland cover is 13% of the land mass. But this could disappear altogether if continuous threats to wetlands are not checked. Kadoda, NTV EcoTalk.